Hi everybody. I'm your narrator. Take a moment and think about something you use every single day. Something you put in your mouth without a second thought. I'm talking about your toothbrush. Now, I know this might be a little shocking to hear. The brush you trust to keep you healthy might be holding a dirty little secret. It could be much, much dirtier than you imagined. Today, we're going to shine a light on that truth. We're going to talk about what's really living on those bristles, and most importantly, how to fix it, together. Picture this scene. It's a small bathroom, a space that gets a lot of use. Maybe it looks a little like yours. It's shared by 4 people, building a life together. One brings a vibrant family heritage from Mexico. Another brings the beautiful traditions of India. A third carries the rich heritage of Nigeria. And the 4th was born and raised in the United States. Their lives meet in this one small room. The sink is often busy. Their toothbrushes sit clustered together, right next to the toilet. The air is warm and steamy from morning showers. Does any of this sound familiar? It plays out in homes all around the world. Now, the part that might make you squirm. Here is the honest-to-goodness truth. Every flush sends a fine mist of droplets into the air. Scientists call it a toilet plume. Those droplets can travel several feet. They can land on the floor, on the towels, on the countertop, and yes, directly on your toothbrush. What are these droplets carrying? Germs from the toilet bowl. Microscopic. You can't see them or smell them, but they're there. Your mouth is a bustling ecosystem of bacteria. Brushing scrubs away food particles, plaque, and saliva. All of that can get trapped in your bristles. Most bacteria are harmless, some are not. Bacteria love dark, damp environments. A warm, wet brush is a 5-star hotel for germs. We've all been there, busy, tired, on autopilot. Stashing a wet toothbrush in a closed container traps moisture. Letting brushes touch creates a germ-swapping party. A quick flick doesn't dislodge debris. Take a few extra seconds to flush it all out. Replace every 3 to 4 months. Worn bristles trap more germs. Our homes and cultures shape our habits. In many modern homes, everything shares one compact room. Convenient, but ideal for aerosol reach. Where the toilet is separate, risk drops significantly. A cabinet can help, if brushes go in dry. Closed, damp spaces prevent drying and encourage growth. Traditional chewing sticks have natural antimicrobial properties. Whatever you use, keep your cleaning tool clean. Separate slots create a personal health boundary. Location matters, distance from the toilet, lid down before flushing, and airflow for drying. Okay, the solution. Simple and powerful. Step 1, rinse it right. Step 2, let it breathe. Step 3, give it personal space. Step 4, location, location, location. Step 5, replace every 3 to 4 months. For extra peace of mind, an occasional mouthwash soak, or a brief dip in hot water. Carefully. Don't melt the bristles. Electric brushes follow the same rules. Focus on the head, dry it fully, replace on schedule. Teach kids to rinse, shake, space, and close the lid before flushing. A young woman lived with 3 roommates. 4 brushes, 1 mug, right by the toilet. She caught the flu. Soon the others did too. They realized the brushes were touching and changed their setup. A tiny change, a powerful difference. Now, your light bulb moment. Go look at your toothbrush. Is it old, frayed, wet in a dark cabinet, touching someone else's, near an open toilet? This isn't about guilt. It's about taking control. Throw out the old, get a new one, add a holder for airflow and space, talk to your family, teach the kids, make closing the lid a rule, rinse, dry, space, replace, create a healthier home. Today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.